Okay, that was a weird intro there, but I hiccuped up. Hey guys, this is Phantom22, and welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, I'm back here because after that last video, while helping Zedith and Flame, which we now know as father and daughter, gracious, I forgot. Oh, wow, hold on.
I never even seen him prior to
I burped.
here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia
What
territory,
an intro I'm having, huh?
I never once saw him there.
Alright, let me try again. After the mission with Zedith and Flame, I completely forgot to select one of my students as a representative for the White Huron Cup, Huron Cup or something. And I missed it by accident. In fact, I had to reopen a file and choose as you can see, I'm choosing Lysithea, but I had to go back and choose my student, and well, after that battle, I basically embarrassed myself, as Manuela said. So I did a little bit of a reloading, going back, and now I'm gonna put Lysithea in. And with the whole Goddess Tower thing, which is also an event, I also chose Lysithea, but I did that off camera. But I do want Lysithea to be a dancer because I want her stats to improve. Oh,
Charm is important,
13?
wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no
Alright,
charm?
well let me look at her
Not
charm
me.
then. But I want her to be a dancer because dancers kind of have to stay back anyway. And Lysithea, Marion, and a couple of others usually stay back, while the others are like usually out in the open or out in enemies' line. So actually, I checked Lysithea. Lysithea's charm should be like, I believe her charm is 20. Yeah, I did check her charm before last video. I think it was 20. I think her charm is pretty good, but it wouldn't hurt to add more to it.
Can you supervise my dance rehearsal? If I'm gonna do this, I want to win it.
You want a rehearsal, huh? Sure, why not? Alright, so this is what it looks like when you're rehearsing. You can choose any character, male or female. As you can see, Manuela is training a male, Hanama is also training a female, and we're training our student. But, you know, the females, I think, have the same dance, but the males have their own dance. I see that female over there dancing, but no one's watching her, and that guy's just watching and kind of saying, she looks pretty, I want to date her. In between, he's like right at the entrance of the Golden Deer, and these two children are watching. Alright, and her charm increased by 5.
Well, how was I? I figure if I dance with passion and fervor, I'll appear
But yeah,
more mature.
this is really, it's one of those times where I forget to do something and I have to redo it again. Alright, so here's where, this is the part where I messed up, so let me be quiet and let you watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the
I'm never gonna remember his last name, Rangel.
Casa
Grande.
Casa Grande.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without
I wonder,
saying,
what's
but
Shamir's last
I
name?
swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night. Shamir.
Oh, interesting last
Nevrund.
name. Neverund? That sounds like Never Run. I'm probably wrong in pronouncing because I can't hear the game, but
Impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants.
alright, so Dorothy is representing the Black Eagles, Didu represents the Blue Lions, and we got Lysithea.
Very well. Begin.
I could have sworn Didu I thought was taller than, never mind. I thought he was taller than that, but oh well.
Time.
Okay, I have this
That's
question.
all,
I said, what
folks.
were you looking at your hips for? Did you drop something? Did you spill
Splendid.
juice or something?
All three of you were fantastic. Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Golden Deer House. Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for the Black Eagle
Oh,
House.
I'm sorry, Dedu. You were dancing good, dude, but people are still scared of you.
Great
That's mean,
feedback,
but
both
I'm
of you.
sorry. I think that's
Well then,
the
let's
problem
see.
with Dedu. He's
Factoring in
cool,
my
but tall
own
and
humble
scary.
opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is...
Na 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 na. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But
Once
victory!
more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Well, I knew Lysithea was gonna win. No, I didn't. By winning the White Heron Cup, Lysithea obtained the certification for the Dancer class. Ooh! She learned Sword, Dance Combat Art, and the Sword Avoidance 20 ability. That could be useful. I don't know about the Sword Art thing, because she doesn't use a sword. And yeah, I cut that out because everything you see there was the same thing from the last video. I mean, I won't lie though, I think that would have been better for Marian than Lysithea. But I won't lie to you, Marian I could have selected, but I wanted Lysithea to go in because she needed better stats. And plus two, I wanted her to dodge better. Like, her defense is bad, her speed is meh. But we'll make it work. I mean, she doesn't use a sword, but we can make it work. Oh yeah, and you probably noticed that I put her under priest. Remember, when I went back to redid some parts, I decided to make her a priest off camera, because why not? I want her healing to improve. Because I wanted her to at least learn miracles, so that would at least spare her from getting killed so quickly. I mean, remember, she's a glass cannon, gotta give her some defensive abilities. Yeah, I'm looking at the difference between the stats. Wyvern Rider is something I don't think... I feel like Wyvern Rider is perfect for someone, but not Hilda. Not Hilda. Because I might have a Wyvern Rider on my team, but I just don't know who. It may not be my students. If I recruit someone, maybe I could recruit someone who can... Yeah, see, I'm looking at Hilda's stats. Her HP and strength go down, but her resistance, speed, and dex go up. And I won't lie to you. Wait, hold on. She gets extra avoidance too. I like that. Because that means it'll be harder for you to hit her. Because I mean, I won't lie, Hilda's good. But she needs more avoidance. And yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I actually, while redoing some chapters because I messed up, I actually trained her to be I trained her to, you know, learn the sky. I had her train with the flying skills, if I said that right. So she is now a Pegasus Knight. So she has more speed. She can fly around. She's my first fly unit as well, or flying unit, I should say. Oh, trust me, I did do some changes off camera. Like, as you can see here, Leonie is done as an archer. And I'm thinking of, well, let me see. She could become a paladin, but her riding is not high enough. 77 isn't bad, but I don't want to take that chance. Not yet. I might make her a cavalier, only because if I make her a paladin, that's really not going to do much. Let me see. Her riding is a C+, and she has to be, what, B or B+? Wow. Well, you know what? She's gonna be a cavalier. Because, at least over time, she'll learn it just from fighting, than just from classes. Because I've yet to still figure out what I want her to be. Because, I mean, I might make her a Wyvern Rider, just so she'll fly around and, you know, give problems to other enemies. But like I said, her strength needs to be improved. And I'm just trying to figure out, what am I going to do with you, Flame? Because, I mean, look at your stats. Look at how pathetic your strength is. If it wasn't for your strength, you would have been my first flying unit. And I actually did test it. Flame does not learn healing while a Pegasus Knight, so that's a big no-no. And that is actually really beautiful. I like that bishop outfit for her. So, I think what I may have to do for Flame is, when she's done as a monk, I might just make her into, because her strength is just as, well, her strength is bad, so I might make her into I might put her on the same path as Lysithea and Marianne, but she might become a holy knight, because I'm thinking about making Marianne a holy knight, but why not make her a holy knight? And Claude's done as a lord, I think. Oops. Is he done as a lord? Yes, he is. He's done as a lord. Let me see. Assassin. A killer who thrives in the shadows. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think I want him to be an assassin, but I don't want him to be a sniper yet. Because, I mean... He could be an assassin or sniper so far. I don't think I want him to be either. Because, well, if I had to choose, he probably would be an assassin, because Claude is, you know, based on his attitude and personality, he's more of a sneaky type, so assassin would fit him. Mercenary would not do well for him. His charm and luck would go down. But what about thief? That's even worse. Archer, that's not very helpful. Yeah. I have no idea what I want Claude to be. I really don't. And plus, what am I gonna do? My character's mastered the Sword Master. Oh, that's right. I remember. I want my character to become a mage. That's what it was. Because you know what? Wait, which one was it in this one? No, it's in Master. I want my character to be this, a mortal savant. I want my Byleth Phantom character to be this one. This one requires me to be an A rank in sword and a B+ in region / black magic. So my plan right now is, I'm done with swordsmith, so I'm gonna turn him into a mage, so he'll learn to be so he can learn both offensive and healing magic, and then he'll be like, you know, that samurai looking sword, and he will do both, use a sword and he'll heal. And I won't lie, that sounds like Robin, but you know, samurai style. Because Robin, you know, well, Robin can't heal, but he started off with a tome and with a sword. And you know what? Let's go on ahead and make Lysithea a dancer, because right now she still needs to reach an A rank in her. She has to reach A rank in her reason / black magic. So why not make her a dancer while she's doing that?
I can make it work.
Oh, wow, that's what she looks like as a dancer? Okay, I don't know why. I thought it would look something like an Arabian looking outfit. That's actually quite different from my point of view, because I'm so used to how dancers from the Game Boy Advance series looked, and what's her name from Awakening?
Tomas.
I can't remember that pink-haired girl who's the dancer. I can't remember her.
So thick.
I know who she is, but it's been a long time since I played Awakening. In fact, I haven't played Awakening ever since I beat Lunatic Plus on Yeah, I haven't played it since I beat Lunatic Plus, and that's a interesting looking doggy. That walk is weird though. I think I heard too that if you get the DLC, it's called Cindered by Shadows, by the way. Cause I called it what? What's this? Oh wait, I already beat this. Never mind. I'm like, why can I enter? Yeah, I already beat it. Lysithea beat them.
It's worth trying out.
Wait, are you serious? Wow, are you serious? Lysithea can't enter. She's a dancer. That's ridiculous. She can use magic. She can't. Okay. 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 That is so weird. If Lysithea becomes a dancer, she can't enter.
You were outmatched.
I mean, she can still. It says here that the dance class. Never mind. I won't complain. Wait. Never mind. Okay, ignore what I said. Ignore me when I said, "Oh, she's beaten this before." That's a mistake. I was looking at this video before I started editing and editing. Ugh. I was editing this video before, and I already knew she was gonna win. I just spoiled it. Well, she's gonna win. Oh boy, when it comes to my brain working at times or me remembering stuff, there are just times I goof things up. What I was saying before was, I already know she's going to beat this round because I saw it during during the time I was editing this video. Windows Movie Maker can be a real pain in the throat at times. And I know you're going to say, why are you still using Windows Movie Maker? As I already said, because it's the only thing I can afford and it's the only thing I'm familiar with. But it tends to want to freeze up, desync, it tends to desync at times when it's not supposed to. Now, desyncing doesn't affect the actual recording, but it slows me down when it comes to making this video. But yeah, everyone has their ups and downs. But anyway, let's end this battle real quick. Also, I really need to rearrange my stuff, because I won't lie to you, I've been using the characters, but I haven't been using the full function of the game. But I'll get to it eventually, because I'm still learning my way through this game. And Lysithea wins, no surprise, because I already spoiled it. Go me. Oh, by the way, it is 1:41 in the morning. It is August 20th. 11 more days left in August, so enjoy it while you can. And it is going to get hot again this coming week and into the next week. Not looking forward to that, because I really liked it when it was cool. I mean, I know this is August, because usually it cools off in September, not August, but hopefully this is the final time. Well, maybe, unless we'll probably get Indian summer, and then it'll be the last time. No problem. Alright, back to dancer you go, Lysithea.
I can make it work.
Alright. So, now that that's taken care of, what was I doing, you know, before making that mistake? Oh yeah, let's talk to her and see what she says.
You chose wisely. I gave it my all, and I'm glad it paid off.
Yay for you. I wouldn't give you a gift, but I'm conserving. Alrighty, so let me see. Stable. I think I spoke to everyone, so I guess maybe I can just do some activities. Yeah, I already spoke to everyone, so I guess I'll do activities. Well, I haven't spoken to Rhea. But yeah, I don't feel like talking to Rhea because she's spooky. She's scary. Alright, I guess I'll go and eat with my student. Actually, eat with the other students and raise their support level. Today's special. What's the today on the special? Let's see. You know, I should eat with my students, but I'm gonna make it where. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna send Dorothea and Shamir, why not? I know I'm supposed to,
I don't like
you know,
being
motivate
hit
my
on during a
students
meal.
as well.
So it's nice
But
to
right
be
now I
here.
want to recruit characters because my students are actually doing very well
I like
with
seeing
their
a table full
skills,
of my favorite dishes.
even if I'm not really instructing them. Because right now, the higher you go in instructing them, the harder it is for them to like reach the next rank. So it's like if the rank's already that high, it's like I might as well just take it on the battle instead of. Oh yeah, and I got more food because if I recall last time, I literally didn't have a lot of food. Let me see. This one, what does this do? The dough is made with eggs and sugar. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking of the wrong. Wait. Oh, I see. So full menu requires you to, okay. I wasn't paying attention to that. I thought full menu was... Okay. I thought full menu, you just selected which one you want to eat with, but you actually have to have the materials to make the food. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Well, you learn something every day, I guess. No, you learn something new every day. That's the word. Alrighty. I already took Dorothea, so you know what? I think I'll invite... Let me see. I really should invite my students, though, because they're... Let's see, Lysithia, because you won the dance contest, and... yeah, I'll let my students in. Both Lysithia and Flame. The so-called two youngest girls in the classroom.
Really takes my worries away.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
It's kind of funny how they say it's delicious, but they're just sitting down. But I guess they never created the animation for eating food. Wait, did I buy more food for this? Oh, actually, you know, I did, because I got more there. Wow, really? Okay, it's better than nothing, but I thought I had more than this.
I love to cook.
All right, Ash, show
What
me
are
what
we
you can
making
do.
today? That's so.
You know, it's funny how this character's name is Ash, and there's a character on Overwatch named Ash.
I can make just
And then we have
about
Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Like, this name is really being used too often. Oh, cool. So everyone in my group gets 3 HP thanks to this food. Dorothy, how long are you gonna stare at that bush? Or wall? Wait, what? Oh. Flame with... Oh, wait, never mind. It's Ash. Oh, Ash wants to talk to me, huh? Okay. How long are you gonna stare at that? Oh, you're still sad about the...
I do find you very...
Still not yet. Okay, I guess my authority must not be high enough. My charm should be high enough. Alright. I'll come back to you eventually when I reach the point, but you'll join me, Dorothy. You will join me. Alright, so let me see. Where... Oh, I can't... It won't let me, It says that Ash wants to talk to me, but I don't see any, chat or bubble mark. Let me see. Maybe if I go talk to Rhea, maybe I'll unlock.
I have been told that your house won the White Heron Cup. This can only be a result of the students' talent and effort, not to mention your steadfast instruction.
You know, not to sound rude, but hearing a phrase from her just feels somewhat of a downer. And you know what? I said I'm gonna work on magic. I'm gonna do this and raise my black magic or reason. I don't want to get too close to Rhea here, but oh, I see it. I see the bubble. Hold on, before I go to it though, let me come over here. Oh, wait, not that way, doggone it. I want to talk to Hanuman. Wait,
Really?
I'm going the wrong way. You know what? Forget it. I was gonna talk to Hanuman, but I'm like all over the place right now. Okay, talk to me. Who is this? Oh, this is Ignos. I found a wonderful painting at the shop in town. What a shame keeping this masterpiece all to myself. Can you think of an art lover and great that I could share it with? Hubert doesn't care. Sylvain. I mean, Alois sounds like he would enjoy a good painting. It's between Alois and Sylvain. Maybe Sylvain? Okay. Alois sounds like it, but I've never seen him talk about paintings. Sylvain, on the other hand, why not? There's just a drawing of what looks like a broken vase. What? Find a similar vase and swap it? That sounds stupid. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. That sounds stupid. If you broke a vase, you should apologize for it. Okay, so that was 0. So someone broke it and tried to hide it, but it was that's just stupid.
Oh no.
Besides, if you broke the never mind. I was gonna say if you broke the vase, they must have left in a place for you to bump into it. Not really. Here's Ash. Okay, so talking to Rhea must have activated it.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor.
You
Looks like
invited me
we've
to
got
shop?
everything we came
What?
for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that knight gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
I noticed that you are quite the shopper, Ash.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too.
Oh my goodness,
At least until
living in
Renato
the
adopted
city?
me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
Yeah, I want to say you're right. I don't pay attention. Actually, I'm lying. They're not so different.
You think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way.
Yeah, my job is to fight, and when you fight, it's like whatever. It was tough, I'll admit that.
I can imagine.
Because if I were to say it's not so different, it's no big deal, he would sound like like I'm just, you know, I'm reckless.
I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages.
What? It's blue?
Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
You're on the blue
Give me
lines,
that
aren't you?
book.
What the? Uh-oh, ruffian.
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch.
Anna? Where did you come from?
Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Wow.
Here,
Anna's like the
allow me to
mascot of I wouldn't say the mascot or the something. I don't know what to say, but you'll
you
always see her in
serious,
every
kid?
Fire Emblem
I mean,
franchise.
no objections over here.
It doesn't matter what
That sounds
timeline, you'll
crazy.
always see an Anna
Don't
person
you worry.
or Anna
That
character
thief will be paying
exist.
me back
And yes, there's
just
more
as
than
soon
one
as I
Anna.
catch
It's the whole Nurse Joy and
Head
Officer
on back
Jenny
to the
type of
monastery,
clone thing.
Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Or Star Wars type of reference, where everyone looks the same but are different. And sorry for talking over that, but that's just what I think of Anna. Because, I mean, they look alike and sound alike, like Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny, but they have different personalities, like in Star Wars. But yeah, if you buy Cinder of Shadows, and you can get Anna to join your team. Oh,
Professor.
Flane.
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Yeah, we've been speaking quite often, but sure, shoot.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes? I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This
Yeah, you went from
personal
level,
growth
what,
is due in
11 to
large
level
part to
19
you.
or 20?
And
Yeah, you're
I wish
growing.
to express my gratitude, sincerely.
You've grown, but not that much.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
Ignos told me that you're
I will have
naive.
you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
Flane, how old are you again?
Who? Me? Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly.
You asked me how old I was, and I said I didn't. I did not ask you. You did not tell me.
Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common since
You
I
asked me how old I was, and I didn't know my age, and I never asked you.
There is nothing to be gained from focusing so heavily on age. Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned.
She
more
still
about
didn't tell me. How old are
I
you?
mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take
I'm just
me
gonna
out to
assume you're the
play in
same age
sea.
as Lysithea,
She was an excellent fisher.
who's
my mother.
15, so she could be
grew to love
15
fish
even if she
deeply
doesn't act
because of
like
her.
it. Because the Death and Flame have this weird aroma or aura surrounding them.
Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
Why are you talking as if we met
No,
before?
I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. I wonder if we might be distant relatives. No, that cannot be it either. After all, if we were related, that would mean... Though considering all that Rhea has done, it is not entirely outside the realm of possibility. Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself. It is nothing. Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
Yeah. That was a weird conversation. I mean, she completely dodged the question. I asked her how old she was, and she says, well, that's rather rude. You've asked me this before. And you asked me, and I told you I don't remember. And then you're like, oh, don't worry about it, but I can assure you that I'm the same age as the other students. You don't act like it. Yes, but you don't act like our teacher. She's hiding something. But who knows? We'll probably find out eventually.
Oh, great. You're new. I can't bear it.
Still complaining about love? Come on, Manuela, grow up. Anyway, teach me the power of healing. Thank you. What's with that star? I just saw it appear. What does that mean? I need to figure out what that does. I may, because I noticed that there are some next to my students' goals. Nope.
The time has come for the annual ball.
Oh.
But first, an
Oh
ease of
shoot!
merriment.
I am so sorry. I
Okay,
burped. I
I'll
am
admit
so
it, the
sorry. That
Office
just
Music
slipped
Academy
out.
isn't as uptight as I
Oh, that was disgusting. I am so
such
sorry.
things. Dancing is the only thing I'm really good at anyway.
There's a feast tomorrow, isn't there? Isn't there? Oh, I can't wait a moment longer.
Dancing? Singing? I'm not good at either of those things.
So, dancing is fun! Oh, and remember that you can't dance with the same partner multiple times. It's tradition. That means you have to dance with all of the gentlemen in all of the houses, swapping dance partners as you please.
Oh no.
Scandalous. I, for one, plan to simply behold the pure essence of dance. I'll, watch from a distance. You can't just watch, Marianne. If a boy asks you to dance, you
She's
simply
scared of
must
stepping on their
accept.
feet or
It's
getting her
only
foot
polite.
stepped on, I bet.
You can ask anyone to dance? God, whatever should I do?
Dance with them.
Oh, lucky you, Ignatz. Tomorrow, if only for a day, you may live out your
Don't be
dearest
scared.
dreams of
Girls
an
won't bite,
exalted
just dance.
existence. As for me, I am surely to be overwhelmed with the propositions of desperate ladies. I will doubtless have little time for partners of my own choosing.
Which one of you is dreaming now, Lawrence?
Everyone, listen up. To no one's surprise, I have a brilliant idea. Teach, you'll want in on this too.
So what's your idea,
This
Claude?
may sound impetuous, perhaps irresponsible, almost certainly impossible.
Just get on
We're
with
gonna
it.
Do it anyway. In exactly 5 years' time, let's promise to meet again.
Are
right
you crazy?
here at the
5 years, I'm
monastery.
gonna forget. I'm gonna forget in 3 years. I'm not that good at
There's
memories.
usually food at reunions. Count me in, Claude.
5 years from now will be the monastery's Millennium Festival, celebrating 1,000 years since the founding of Garreg Mach.
I hear the Millennium Festival will be the largest celebration in the monastery's history.
Oh, I get it. It'll be easier for us to all get back here with the Millennium Festival as an excuse.
How true. As the new leader of the Alliance, I will certainly have occasion to attend and pay my respects to Lady Rhea.
That almost certainly will not transpire.
And you teach? I guess it's hard to imagine that you'll still be teaching here 5 years from now. But I'm sure no matter where you end up, you'll come running at the chance to see your adorable little golden deer again, right?
Probably so.
That was your cue to promise everyone you'll return. Go on, set a good example, Teach. If you promise,
I just
everyone else
did,
will too.
Claude.
I'm already excited. After 5 years, we'll all be whoever we're going to become.
Oh, please, Professor, invite Captain Gerald too. I want to show him how well his apprentice turns out.
It's settled then. What do you say, Claude? Is it official?
The promise is sealed. That means we're all obligated to keep it. 5 years from today, all of us will meet again at the monastery. Don't forget it, Teach. You and I will meet here again.
We'll see, Claude. I'm not making promises, because 5 years, for all I know, I could be in Lost in San Diego, if you know what I mean. Oh no, not the ball. I hate the ball. Where's Beast? Where's Belle? Are they gonna come out and... Oh no, I hear music playing. Please tell me that I... Wait, do I have to push... Wait, do I have to get my controller ready and push buttons? Do I have to push buttons and push the... Oh man, I don't want to do this. Both of your eyes look kind of... Well, okay, you blinked at least. Dimitri, your eyes... Can I get out of here now? I don't belong here. Look, I stick out. I don't belong here. Claude, go away. I'm scared. Claude, don't touch me. Claude, don't touch me. Claude, no, 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 no!
Running away?
Yes, he grabbed me, pulled me in the center, and I screamed.
Understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there.
Shut up,
It must
Sothis.
be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball.
Shut up,
Poor
Sothis.
professor.
This is too difficult.
So you do think you're the favorite?
Yes,
I might have known.
everyone's hugging me and it hurts.
But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance.
Hmm?
Ah, I see. the Goddess Tower.
Well, that's the only place I can think of right now. And this is why I don't do balls. Just too much attention, huh?
Professor?
Hmm? Actually, I'm a ghost. No, I'm gonna be nice. But I know she's gonna get mad if I say
I
that.
saw you wandering off to this tower. I thought you might be lost or something, so I followed you.
Don't follow me when I'm lost in
Everyone
thought.
seems to be looking for you. You're surprisingly popular.
Don't remind me. Net? No. I want to say that surprises you, but I think she already knows.
Despite your confidence, I'm still surprised by your popularity with the ladies. It isn't like you're very sociable after all. Not to be rude, mind you.
How do you fare in such manners? Tell me, please. I need help.
I wouldn't know, to be honest. I have no interest in such things. The Academy is for honing one's skills, not for frivolous romances, despite what the other students may think. I overheard them gossiping about a place where a man and a woman can make a vow, and it is certain it will come to pass. Seems to be some folk tale they enjoy. I wonder where this place is.
What do you mean here at the Goddess Tower? What?
Oh, of course! I recall now. It's... Wait. That's here, isn't it?
What's here?
Just to be clear, this is pure coincidence.
For what? What's going on?
For that. But we are here alone, so people may wonder what our aim is. Let's get out of here before someone sees us and gets the wrong idea.
What wrong idea? There's no need to panic. Who's panicking? I'm not panicking.
Are you saying you don't mind if someone sees us and thinks... Oh, I suppose you believe there's no danger of that since it's just me. You're treating me like a child.
Getting mad again.
I don't mind either then. Obviously there's nothing going on here. If you are gonna stick around until we collect dust, then so will I. Actually, I'm gonna go now. Don't you stay too long either. You'll catch your death of cold out here.
I don't know why. Let's say they just made me laugh. She's literally a child herself. She just doesn't want to admit it.
Time. Will you not dance some more?
No. I'm tired.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would.
So there's nobody wants to dance with a 10-year-old looking girl? You're short. Okay, 13. Oh.
You're not the only one who.
Did she seriously not see me? What is she doing?
Over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you
Why?
not follow her?
Why would I follow her? Why would I follow her, Sothis?
Come on, hurry up.
Come on, Sothis. Do I look like
I
I'm
know that
13?
You are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing.
Oh, someone must
Over
turn the
there.
radio on. Wait, radios don't exist in medieval times, do they? You know, Rhea's eyes glowing looks pretty. But if I wasn't so suspicious, I would keep that picture in my room. But at the same time, I don't wanna, because Rhea scares me.
that I have heard it in the past.
From what time?
Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing
Did
that
you?
song to someone? No. There's more.
Did you even know how to write?
Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.
Oh no, she's singing the lullaby like Jigglypuff. She's singing a song like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. That song basically just not to sound like Jigglypuff. Alright, so it's time for a mission. Yeah, I already set things up, so let's just deploy for salvation of whatever the heck this is called. Let me see. I'll save it over this. Salvation at the chapel.
Captain? Captain! Where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man?
Nope.
Too bad. I guess it will have to be you then.
What about me? What?
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Captain, thank goodness you're here. There are reports of demonic beasts near the chapel.
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls being breached.
That's why I'm heading there now, to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Where did they come from?
It's odd. Just before they appeared, someone saw a number of students heading toward the chapel. They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds. Shortly after, demonic beasts started to appear, one after another.
Are the students alive?
The students. There's no way those demonic beasts got in from the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students. Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. Oh, there's never any damn time. But this is much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
Sorry, I'm just making myself more comfortable because I have a slight cramp and it's hurting a little.
Thank you.
Okay, that's better. If it's that easy to get Manuela on the team, then I gotta figure out how to do that. Because I see a lot of people saying, oh, it's very easy to recruit. She's the first to get recruited. Why? What did you do? Did you, like, dance and sing her a song or what? Like, how is it easy to recruit her? Alrighty, so we're gonna be doing this stage. So, uh-oh. Okay, I hope you didn't hear that. I burped, I pulled my headphones away that time. I felt it that time. Oh, not again. Okay, that was a weak one, but still, doggone, spicy chicken. Okay, we got what looks like 5 ugly lizard beasts here. 3, 4, and 5 to the bottom left corner. Yep, okay. And it looks like we have to protect, I think, 3 students. So obviously, if I keep them all alive, I get a better reward. So rout the enemy, or, you know, we die, or 3 of our important units die.
They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get
Oh my
away.
goodness, Gerald, are you gonna assist us again and mess things up?
Somebody help me!
You stupid beasts! Don't
Don't you dare come over here.
Oh yeah, like that'll make him stay back.
Leave it to me.
Well, that's to be expected. Her magic was slightly weakened, I think. Slightly.
Ready anytime.
Still, though, she can't do...
I got this.
By the way, I'm gonna say this right now. You probably noticed that there was a treasure chest when I moved to the right. I'm gonna tell you this right now because this was during my... Ow, I just bit my tongue. Ow, ow. This was during my editing time. But when I realized that that was there, I actually went back on the game to try and get it. But sadly, I saved over the file that started this mission. If I hadn't saved over that same file that started this mission, I could have gotten it. But unfortunately, I did a test and all of my files are after I beat this chapter. So unfortunately, I won't be able to show you what's in there, but I can tell you what is in there. It is a healing staff. The healing staff, oh, that was pointless, but oh well. The healing staff increases the amount of numbers. It increases the healing. So if you have a healer that's not very good and they only heal like 13 or 15, that thing will increase to where they'll heal at least more or slightly more than a half or something. Or if you know, or it's like it would be perfect on Violet if you're trying to turn him or her into a better healer. Otherwise, sorry, Lysa, you're gonna take a lot of hits there. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. You don't have to. You know what? Yeah, crit him because now he's lost it. Wow. Just wow. I gotta make sure I heal you because you could die next turn. And level up. Magic, Dex, and Speed. Okay, I'll take the Speed, but I wish you got Defense because that's what you're lacking. Let's see. Yep, I can just heal you like this.
That helps.
Alright, so now you can take a hit. Magic, Dex, but oh my goodness, that's a good level up.
Let's get to it.
18 or like...
Who, me?
Alright, Hilda. But yeah, that treasure chest to the right is a healing staff. You don't really have to get it, but it's very useful if you want to heal your, if you have a healer that you're training or that needs to heal more, or that needs to be a better healer, it's perfect for that, but unfortunately I won't be getting that off camera because I goofed on one of my save files, so oopsie. No big deal though. Alright. Can you crit this? It'll be 30 if you do. Yes, you can. When did I get Restore? Oh, she probably learned it from, she learned it from when she was, learning the white magic. Oh, oh yeah, you also noticed that, Flame is now a monk. her outfit is red because I put her back into a monk. Because I want her to learn Magic Plus and Drawback. Well, mostly Magic Plus too, because I want her magic to be stronger. So I'm keeping her in the back so she can like learn. Oh, he's going straight for you. Okay. The nice thing is that these students can survive at least for 3 turns before they're dead. Okay, this guy can't reach, not yet. This one's aiming for that girl up there, and I think the one in the middle is just gonna...
Beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
What? Monica? Where? Oh no. I knew something was bad about Monica. Ignos, you're like Ignos. Oh wow, okay, I'll just... Nope. Alrighty. Actually, you know, I should have a net go in and do some damage. Come on, Ignos, get a better level up. Come on.
I feel like
okay, I'll take it. But you know what? I need to give him a better weapon because I mean, I need to get better weapons like silver swords or steel lances. It's just I don't want it because it's a habit where if I use those weapons, I'll slow down and enemies could double me. I mean, this is on hard, which is like balanced, and as you go farther, the enemies are gonna start hurting more. Ooh! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Nice, Ralph. Oh, that's right. He's finished as an armor knight. But I have no idea what I want him to turn. Should I turn him into a fortress knight or should I turn him into a brigand? I kind of want him to be a brigand and brawler before I turn him into a fortress knight, just so he can like, I don't know. Because once he's an armor knight or fortress knight, he's going to be pretty tank, but also pretty slow.
So nice of you.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, you know, I can't use it because I forgot. I use the killer lance too often. I gotta be careful that this guy can't. Okay. As long as I don't put Flame as long as I don't put Flame next to Leonie, she's safe. I'm not worried about that student. That student's fine. Okay. Claude, get in. Oh, I was hoping you crit, but that's fine. Okay, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm pretty sure you'll survive. Because I've had experience with that one beast. Well, actually, you know, I should heal Claude, then attack. But you know what? Hilda, 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 you go, girl. This is why I made you a Pegasus Knight. Look at this. This was a smart. Oh, ow. This was a good idea. Look at that. Strong and fast. Cause she actually said to me off camera. What?
The demonic beasts were actually students.
Well, that explains how the demonic beasts got in. The students turn into them. Actually, I'll stay here because I want, if we can work together and take that one guy out. Okay, Hilda will live. Okay, she's fine. She's fine. But you know, well, actually, I'm gonna be a slight daredevil because I kind of want Leonie to get attention from that guy over there. And you probably noticed too, I did do a lot of cutting out. Like you probably noticed that Leonie is a cavalier because I said I was gonna turn it into a cavalier, but never showed it. Again, I cut all that out because all I wanted to show you was me putting Lysithea into the dance thing, and of course, oh wow, and of course, doing the goddess tower again. Lysithea, are you like, what's gotten into you? What are you so angry about?
This is what I do.
I mean, look at this. She's literally not impressed.
Thank you. But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
Alright, enemy phase. Okay, yeah, this thing's gonna attack this student. Wow, you are terrible. Wow, you're terrible. You stay back, Gerald. These enemies are mine. They're mine to kill, not yours. You're gonna attack Ralph? You're gonna barely do anything, but okay. What's this? A rusted axe. I hate you, game. Ooh, can you crit? Nah, okay, that's fine. Only gonna take 3 damage. Oh, 3 damage. That's too much for poor Rudd. No. It's nothing. It's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna send Leonie to take, well, yeah, to deal with, actually, you know what? Since that student didn't get hit, she'll be fine. So I can work on these 3 right here. Or, I'm sorry, these 2. Because they're not too hard to defeat. Okay, I want to at least take care of this guy. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Claude! Wow, now it finally activates. You're like, here's the bird. Boom, right in its throat. And level up. Come on. What'd you get?
I'm not done yet.
You got defense. I'll take that. Let's see. Tempest Lands. Actually, hold on. Marion? Wait. I don't want Geralt stealing my kill. I really don't. I don't want Geralt stealing my kill though. That's the thing. Because if he steals my kill, that's gonna just kill me. No. That was a terrible joke. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, I guess I'll go... Alright, I'll use this. This is my best move. Ah, you missed again. I want to try and take this guy out before he uses his charge ability. Flame, can you finish this guy off? Nah. Nosferatu would work, but if he needs to be weakened. Alright, so you know what then? Maybe I'll just use Marianne to weaken him then. Except I think Marianne's gonna kill him. No. She won't. Well, not with Nosferatu. Yeah, I should have actually killed him with Marianne, and then I should have had Flame heal Claude. But you know what? I'll do that anyway because since it's down to 2 HP, good old what's her name can finish him off, Leonie. All right. Steel book. Now we're gonna use the iron sword because why not? Bye. No full charge for you. Wait. Leonie, watch where you swing that sword. You're about to cut your own horse, girl. Alright, you know what? You can go in here just in case you get attacked. Alright, so you're gonna attack the student. Probably, it'd be funny if this guy missed. Okay, that was too much to ask, but okay. Takes 5 damage from the fire, burning in the, what you call it? Jiro attacks my, he attacks. Now I'm not worried about him dying, I'm just worried about him stealing my kills. She uses elixir. And I'm not gonna be, I don't know if I'll be able to kill this enemy before, I'm not sure if I can kill this enemy before the others kill him, because technically we already took one down. So there's just this one, the one in the middle, and then there's the one over there, and that's it. He can take no damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Raphael, you're finally a walking tank. Finally. You're a big man. You fear nothing. You know what? Go for it, Claude. Just hit him. There's no escape. There's no escape. Ow. 11 damage. There is no escape. You're not escaping, Claude. No escape. You're going down, monster. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Let's see. Physics. Well, actually, I don't need to use physics. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? I think I'll let Geralt finish him off. Because he has low HP. He's going after Leone. Okay, that's fine. He has low HP, so Geralt might be able to like break his shield, and then I can finish him off that turn. Because otherwise, I don't want Geralt stealing my experience, darn it. So I'm going to attack you. Ouch. You can stay there. Make sure there's room for Leone. Okay, so he's attacking me, or Hilda. I really though wish I had Gambit, but I completely forgot to, no, not Killer Lance, not Killer Lance. I pushed the wrong button! I love it how this, oh, that's bad. Now her weapon's gonna break. And now she's gonna get doubled because my button sticked. No! Oh shoot! No! I'm scared for Leone.
Thanks for that.
I'm scared for Leone. I'm scared for Leone because when your weapon breaks, it really just. Gerald, you better not steal my kill. I'll be so mad if you do. Oh my goodness, she survived. Wait, no she doesn't. No she doesn't. Wait, yes she does. Never mind. Never mind. Oh my goodness. My heart, it was racing there. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He does 22 damage, but he already did the first attack, which brought her down to 21, and then hit. She was 20. That's why you never ever take a broken weapon into the game, because they will whoop you for that. Okay, I was gonna say, if you take my kill, that's it. I'm gonna let you die. Yeah, you better run. Now the question is, who's gonna get this kill? It's not gonna be Lysithea. Ignos, I think you should get it, because you haven't really done anything yet. Perfect. Bye.
I was so scared. I'll find a way to repay you. I promise.
There's really nothing to say. Mission's done. We just gotta kill this. Oh yeah, I gotta heal Leone, don't I? Yeah, I do. Because Leone's about to die. I mean, I can switch her weapon now, but Leone needs Leone needs some healing. Yep, there we go. Note to self, don't attack him with a broken weapon. Okay, now I'm better, because then I can just... Oh, he's weak to stabs, huh? Is that what that means, I wonder? Well, I don't have a staff, but I will do this and heal. I know what you're gonna say. Why are you doing this? As Robin would say, I have a plan. Or I have a plan. Do that. I kind of want to just take the hit so that I can like be ready. Because here's the thing: if I strike him, just kind of work with me here. You'll see. I kind of want to bring the group closer too, so I'm kind of gonna let the girls just take this once. Flame breath. Okay. Okay. You stay back, Gerald. Stay back. This is my enemy. Yeah, I kind of want the others. I want someone else to get this kill. But I may not have a choice because Gerald's not going to wait. Wait. Because I still have rescue. I can bring Gerald back. And you know what? I've yet to use Lysithia's dance, but I don't want to use it yet. I should use her dance, but for some reason, during this time, I was not thinking. I mean, dancing just did not kick into my brain. And it was really late in the morning, and I'm like, why do I feel like that? There's something about Lysithia that I'm forgetting. She can make characters move after they moved already. But at the time I wasn't thinking. So before you say, why are you doing it this way?
I could use a break.
Even I can't tell you because I wasn't. Oh. You need to heal. Okay, I didn't use Marion yet. Ooh, I can combat her you though. Take that! He just shook it off like, yeah, it's just an arrow, it doesn't hurt much. Again, I don't want to take a chance, because if that hits me, no. I'm doing it the safe way. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. No. Yes, there we go. Heal.
You're too
Controller,
kind.
though, if you mess me up, I mean it. I'm gonna throw you in the garbage. Then there'll be no more Let's Plays until I get a new controller.
Me?
Alright, can you get a crit, Hilda? That would be nice. Wait, is there a better weapon that I can use against him? I'm just gonna keep him locked in. Hey, don't ignore me. Don't attack the student, you chicken butt. Turn around and fight me, you punk. Okay, Gerald's moving in. Warp? What does this do again? Oh, right. It teleports the character you mark to the next spot. I remember. Oh yeah. Claude, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say, come on, Claude, get a crit. I gotta start relying on RNG. But thank you right there. That 61 dodge there. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I was not paying attention to his... Oh, no. Okay, I'm wasting time. I'm literally wasting time. I'm just trying to get someone else to get this kill, so it's not always, you know, Hilda or whatever that's getting the kills, but it's like, it's just this time where it's just not the right time. And plus two, again, I don't want Geralt stealing my kills, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to move you here. Break your shield. Magic, dex, speed, luck, and resistance. You know, her resistance is garbage. She cannot stand any magic. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put you here. And you smash. Yeah, this is the highest damage. I know a lot of my characters are gonna get hit by. Well, actually, he's gonna attack. I think he's gonna attack the student with this ability, with this attack. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll warp you there. So that's how you use warp. Let's see, can I use rescue on Geralt? Geralt, yes I can. Come back here. Well, that's not really what where I wanted you. That's not where I wanted to place you, but oh well. But at least you're out of. At least now Ignos can attack. No break shot. Here we go. Oh my goodness! 30 damage. Ignos, Ignos, Ignos. Oh, he felt that. He's like, ugh. Should I get this? I just realized I forgot to. Lorenz is assisting me. I just realized I didn't. Oh right. Ooh. Can you get him with a weapon instead? No. Wait. Oh right. She doesn't know any. Darn it. I want you to kill him with a weapon, not with your magic. All right. Fine. I'll do it. But I want to use a weaker weapon. Hold on. You know what? Okay, wait. Alright, fine. Just aura. I wanted Marianne to at least get a kill with a weapon. Because, I mean, she's just all magic.
Sorry. That was a close one. You saved me!
Where did you come from? Energy drop? That was actually not too hard at all. Go Leone, you need to be buffed though, your strength needs to go up a little more. You and Ignos.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel.
Well yeah, you're like
This
right
must have
right
something
there.
to
What
do
are you
with
expecting?
Lemire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Huh? Another student?
Who doesn't spawn? Oh, until we run into a cutscene. She just so happens to appear there.
You're just a pathetic old man.
How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog?
Why does that blood look like ruby rose red and not blood red?
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
Oh no you don't. Not this time. What? Not again! As if the first time wasn't bad enough.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive. Merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Oh no, Daddy, I missed. Where's the hole in your back? You got stabbed, right? Oh, brother.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
What, Rain? Oh.
To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
Okay, now it's raining. I'm like, oh my goodness. Violet is turning on the waterworks. No, that's Mother Nature's waterworks. And you would think at that point, he would say, well, I don't want to yell, but you know how Trunks yells father when he loses? I think it was on a DBZ game, but I think it was called Battle of the... No, that was a movie. Lived. But when he loses, he yells, Father! I was hoping he would say that. Don't ask me why.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to
Never.
pass.
I will never accept this fate, Sotheus. It wasn't fate, but our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Hmm?
Your father's diary.
Wait, we just so happened to pick up a book in our hand, okay?
His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth.
What? So
he seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Hmm? Oh. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. They had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is
Who's approaching me from behind? Show yourself!
Ah, here you are.
Oh, it's you, Eloise.
To think that that Gerald would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him.
What do you want sounds rude. I was,
he
you
wasn't
say?
The most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead. Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
Oh, come on. Does Rhea not...
With secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Professor, I have been waiting for you.
What do you want, Rhea?
I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight.
You don't...
Gerald was an ally of many years.
Mother of Venus, my
and
ears.
Also a dear friend.
Oh, my ears. My other video just finished. My other videos I'm recording, my voice just finished. And that noise hurt my ears badly. I forgot about that.
It was
oh, my ears.
She weighed her
I don't think the microphone picked up that sound, but oh my goodness.
Implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Who was my so-called mother, Rhea?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Wow. What a way to end the, what a way to not end the video. What a way for that to happen. It just blew up in my ear like come on. All right.
Clouds, guardian moon, where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Saros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Saros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
It's just one thing after another, huh?
Day 5 of the Garland Moon, year 1157. Clear skies. I picked some flowers for her and returned home. The look of joy on her face at the sight of these flowers will be even more beautiful than the flowers themselves. Yeesh, that is enough. His entries from before your birth are full of such romantic blatherings as that. Oh, it must be deeply moving you to hear such things, but now is not the time for whimsy. Someone is here. You do not wish for them to see you in this state, so pull yourself together.
I thought I might find you here, Teach.
Oh, hi, Claude. I'm being yelled at by my so-called...
That's a relief, let me tell you.
Never mind.
So, what were you reading?
My dad's diary. Yep. As I say, it's a diary, not a love letter.
So it is. Hey, maybe this has some entries from when Gerald left the monastery. Is that so? He was the captain of the knights, but something made him leave the monastery in a hurry. If it has something to do with your birth, knowing what happened may get us closer to knowing what secrets the church is hiding. Teach, would you mind letting me read that diary? I know how important it is to you, but I'm not asking lightly. Please allow me to borrow it.
You know, I want to say no, but I
I'm
trust you.
forever in your debt, Teach. If you'd refused, I would have had to sneak in here in the dead of night. I wasn't looking forward to the prospect. Anyhow, let me fill you in on what's been going on lately, and not just as thanks for pointing me to that diary. Rhea dispatched the knights to various locations in a frantic search for the enemy. There's a rumor that she's already secured some information. Something big is going to happen soon. That has me wondering, if you find out where the enemy is, what will you do about it? If you ask, No, scratch that. All of us students would gladly lend a hand, even if that means going against Rhea's wishes. Don't forget it. Now go. Everyone's worried about you. You'd better show them you're in good spirits.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not gonna be.
Meanwhile, the bad guys.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
There's something weird about that Flame Emperor. He sounds like he doesn't... It sounds like the Flame Emperor... Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's... Oh, my goodness. I almost burped. It's Ingrid. It's Ingrid's so-called birthday. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? This is going to be horrible. This is going to be terrible. I don't know what she likes, guys. Oh, she burned her lips. Doggone it.
Quite delicious.
Talk.
Yes.
Plans for the future, fashion, and favorite sweets.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I chose that because Felix said that food is basically what's on your mind. Because I did compare it to Ralph.
Yes.
Cute monks, money-making secrets, exploring the monastery. Okay, I doubt you're into money. Ah, phooey. I don't know. I thought she would be interested. The opera, evaluating allies, Fodlan's future. Oh boy, I don't know. Okay. Darn it. It was almost a perfect one. Almost. It was almost perfect. If I probably said explore the monastery, I don't know. I don't know anything about Ingrid.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
In fact, I think cute monks would have been Dorothy or Manuela's taste, not hers. Aw, my character is sad, and there's a sad music playing. Okay. Well, I hope he doesn't stay that way forever, because that's going to get annoying. I know dear old Virtual Daddy's dead, so I understand that, but, you know, gotta pull yourself together for your students and such. Let me see. Dividing the world is the next paralogue, huh? And the Seal Forest Snare is the mission. Well, I'm not gonna do the paralogue now, but I will probably do it like next week, maybe. But let's do the certifications, and then I'm calling this video. Let's see. You're done as an armor knight, but I have no idea what I want you to be, because I love that defense. I might make you a brigand, but what does a brigand give you again? Yeah, see, he needs to be at heavy armor. And I have no idea what Ignos is going to be. Lysithea's fine the way she is. Marian's fine the way she is. Hilda, yeah, she's fine the way she is for now. Leonie, yeah. Flane, you're fine the way you are. I already know what I'm gonna do for my character. I don't know what to do with Claude yet. And I'm thinking of changing, what's his name? I'm thinking of changing Lorenz into a mage. Because, well, you'll probably see in the next video why I want him to be a mage. Because it's similar to what I want to do to, my character. But it's slightly different. In fact, let me see. He's almost done as a cavalier, so... Well, you know what? Wait. They'll take some time. Is this... Oh, it's for Lorenz and Claude. Okay, well, I'm going to show the support off and end the video, so... See you guys next time on part 16. Bye!
What is it, Marianne?
I'm curious why you've been eating your meals near me as of late. I'm not much for conversation.